I'm Mitsy LAH, the program director at Lend a Hand Bahamas. Currently, I've shifted my focus from programs at the center, educational programs. We are youth development, where we try to bring change in the community of Grantstown. Currently, I'm leading the effort of feeding through the Feeding Task Force, which is a collaborative effort with the government and NGOs. And we're in charge of the city zone, which starts from Sanders Beach right to Marathon area. We also do a section of the western end, which is Adelaide, Gambia, and Mount Pleasant. We're currently doing feeding over 12,000 people. On a weekly basis, every Monday we get our distribution in, and we have to pack for most areas. Some of our agents, we have agents in all the areas. So currently we have 8 agents set up in each community, so that would be the community distribution center. Each agent have their own distribution days. So for Engliston, it would be Fridays. Marathon area, it would be on a Saturday morning. Grantstown, also Friday. Baintown is on a Thursday. We do curbside in the western end, which is Adelaide, Gambia, and Mount Pleasant. And we also have a distribution day for Yellow Elder, Millennium Gardens, Oaksfield, which is on a Saturday morning. Our agents work tirelessly because for some of them, they're helping us to pack bags. As you can see around the bags, our quote for today is 1,200 bags. So each day we have a quote that we have to meet. Engliston is one of our largest zones, which we're now looking at over 1,200 households that we're feeding. And so we have a quote each day for each agent. So we section out the warehouse and we label it, and so that zone or community has their bags there. The most heartbreaking story for me is when we find people that are in need, like a senior with no stove, no electricity, no running water, no fridge, and they are in desperate need of help. So even when you give them the food parcel, you still have to then go an extra mile buying a portable gas stove, portable stove, and so that they could actually, be able to cook something for themselves. I see that every week, and even the volume of calls that come in when they're saying, I have a household of 6 kids and I need to feed my kids. They were working at the hotel, the rent to pay. Some are actually getting from social service, but it's just enough to pay the bills, to keep the bills, the light on, the water going. So they need help to feed the kids, and the kids are actually home now. So when we as adults could bear, the kids can't bear the hunger for so long. My main fear is for those seniors who have no one really there with them, and they lack a lot of support and also, the material needed to feed themselves. Like, for example, at one senior that I went to, she was locked inside the house and couldn't find her keys to get out. And we were on the phone, and at one point we lost her, and we're like, she is a patient that has a heart issue, and so it troubles me a lot, So oftentimes, other than feeding them, I always try to make an effort to call to make sure just to check up on them. It's so much that feeding is just one part of it, but even the social part, we try to be there for them also. I'm looking for as much volunteers, hands on deck, because as you see the volume of packing that we have to do, we need volunteers that are willing to help us to pack a coat for the day that we could, move much more efficient. We are moving efficiently, but that would help us to then be more on time to meet the needs of the people. Like we know, like for today, we're still packing because I know it's a short week, but we're still packing because there are agents that need 900 bags. So we still have a ways to go. So we need much more volunteers and donors that could come in and donate towards helping to purchase the products. as you know, the government is doing 85%, so we, the NGO, have to then put 15%. So we could use donors to help us to put in our 15%, raising funds for us, where we could actually buy more stuff to feed more people. We have one of the most difficult zones because we have the city zone, which is largely populated. The city zone consists of a lot of inner city. So we have the most condensed zone.